is Kendall Alexander. I go to the Academy of American Studies. I'm 17 years old, and this is an expose, a student film on discrimination that involves the blood drive. There's a blood drive going on right now at my school. The videos you are about to see are all taken from real people who actually do go to my school or teach there, and their views on gay people being allowed to donate blood in the blood drive. You can decide whether this is just precaution or bigotry.
Why are you recording everyone?
Because I need to put this out there so everyone knows what's going on. This is from a student who does not wish to be named. How do you feel about the fact that gays are not allowed to donate blood?
I mean, I think that's discrimination. Well, would it be considered discrimination? I just don't think it's fair, because what does that have to do with the type of blood that you have? So you think that the rules should be changed, yes? Definitely, yeah. Okay, thank you. Excuse me, Stephanie, you mind answering a question? I don't mind. You don't mind? How do you feel about the fact that gay men aren't allowed to donate blood?
That's sad.
It's sad, right? Discrimination?
Yeah.
Yes?
Totally wrong.
That's for medical reasons.
But do you know that certain other groups have just as high an HIV rate, and they're still allowed to donate blood? You think that's right?
I thought I was gay for a while, but...
Okay. Gigi, how do you feel about the fact that gay men are not allowed to donate blood?
You have to wait about because you're mad early.
Very unreasonable.
You think it should change, right?
Yeah.
It's not okay. Cutum, how do you feel?
About gay men not being able to donate?
I mean, based on my opinions, I personally don't care. Everybody should have their own right to do something. Everybody should have their own right to do something, so it's like you can't just put it on them for like the kind of people that, like what they like to do in the relationship.
So, are you guys donating blood?
Yeah. Anthony.
What's your form?
I have it in my pocket. Anthony, how do you feel about the fact that gay men are not allowed to donate blood?
What?
How do you feel about the fact that gay men are not allowed to donate blood?
Is it because they can't? Or?
No, it says it in the pamphlet. You didn't read the pamphlet?
No, I didn't.
Well, it says that gay men are not allowed to donate blood.
It doesn't say that they can't donate blood.
It says that if you're...
Unprotected sexual intercourse.
It does not say unprotected. It says if you are a man who's had sex with another man since 1977, even once you can have...
Because they're potential to have AIDS.
Anyone who has sex with has potential to have AIDS, no?
Yeah, but the fact is that
anyone who has anal sex?
The disease is prominent in male.
It's also prominent in black. Should black people not be allowed to donate blood?
No, I'm not saying that, but the fact is it's a safety protocol. There's no reason for you to say... It doesn't say gay men cannot donate. You're going out of proportion.
So if you had sex with Frankie, you would be able to donate blood?
Yeah,
that's okay.
Does Frankie, do you have AIDS? Do I have AIDS? No, so I'll be able to donate.
They know that because you're gay. They're just assuming because gay men...
Because you will know. That's why you get tested.
They just assume it's the #1 bigot.
How am I a bigot? How am I a bigot?
How do you feel about the fact that gay men are not allowed to donate blood?
Aw, that's fucked up.
It is, right?
But you understand why, though?
Yeah, but anyone, if it's about HIV, anyone can have HIV. It doesn't discriminate race, gender, sexual orientation.
But even if, like, a person does have HIV, they don't use the blood to throw it away.
Exactly, so that's why I'm saying if it's possible for anyone to have it, why can't gay guys donate blood? Wrong, right? How do you feel about the fact that gay men are not allowed to donate blood?
It's a scream.
You don't care?
They shouldn't give it.
Why?
Because high sexual, disease rate between the gays.
There's a high sexual disease rate?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Is that what you learned in health?
Pretty much.
Okay, wow.
That's what. How do you feel like gay men are not allowed to donate blood?
Well, I don't have a thing against it, so I'm not actually sure why they're not.
So you do not have anything against it and you're not sure why they're not. Okay, thank you.
Answer a question?
Yeah, sure.
How do you feel about the fact that gay men are not allowed to donate blood?
I feel like they should have the choice, and I'm sure that they're not going to be carriers of any sort of diseases, and just trust them. That's pretty much it.
Tiffany, how do you feel about the fact that gay men aren't allowed to donate blood?
Although I disagree with the fact that gay people shouldn't be allowed to donate blood, I somewhat understand why, and that's because of the fact that considering the whole HIV, AIDS thing, I kind of understand because they want to keep the blood clean and they want to, you know, protect others and all that, but I'm pretty sure that they would deny anyone who's like you know, participated in anal sex. I don't think it's just because they're gay. I think it's just...
No, the rule says if you're a man who's had sex with another man since 1977, you can't donate blood. So what about that doesn't even make sense, because what about the men who had sex with men since 1976? You're like, that's ridiculous, it's a stupid rule. Anyway, but isn't it true that the disease does not discriminate age, gender, race, everything? So why is it okay for certain people who are just as risky to be able to donate blood?
Other things as well.
Discriminating against prostitutes is not the same thing as discriminating
people who, like, move to a different country or like visit for like a month or a week. They say that you just have a disease and like you can't donate.
No, they can't.
Precaution.
They can't donate for a certain period of time. They can't not donate forever.
I understand, but considering the fact that HIV/AIDS doesn't really have like a cure or anything like that, you can't. Like, I understand the precaution behind it, but I do disagree with the fact that they're just banning all of these completely.
Do you wish to see this change?
Yeah.
Are you a part of the revolution?
I don't want to say yes, but...
Don't be scared.
I don't want to say yes, because I don't think I'm part of any revolution, because I understand the precautions. I just don't... I don't know. It depends on how much people advance medically afterwards.
Okay.
The sexual orientation, that's reserved for them, but I mean, if they are sexually active with other guys, then that's something different. If they're not using protection, then they shouldn't donate. But other than that, being gay doesn't stop you from... You still have the same blood as everyone else.
No, but see, their blood might have some...
Yeah, but that's if they're...
Yeah, but anyone could have... Isn't it true that anyone could have a sexual
attraction? So basically nobody can.
If they're tested, then, and if everything's fine, then they should be allowed to donate blood.
I mean, obviously, I hope you don't think that people who have AIDS should be... I'm saying that people who have AIDS should be allowed to donate blood. That's ridiculous. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that you shouldn't be turned away because of your sexual orientation.
I agree with you on that.
The little thing.
Are you aware that gay men are not allowed to donate blood in the blood drive?
Yes.
And what do you think about that?
I don't think that's fair, because it's just not fair, Kendall. Because you have anal sex too.
Exactly. So you.
That's true, because women can have the same exact transmitted diseases as gay men.
So you think the rules should be changed?
Of course.
Okay, I think that gay men should be able to donate blood because not all of them are infected or anything, and they should be individually tested just as anyone else would be for diseases, and they shouldn't all be singled out because of just prior interactions.
So do you think this perpetuates discrimination and hatred?
This is discrimination because there are many gay men who would like to help out and save lives by donating blood, and they're being singled out by these rules preventing them from doing so for no reason other than hatred.
Well, I think it has to do with the rate of HIV infection, but it's obvious everyone knows that anyone can have the disease, so it shouldn't be based on sexual orientation, donating blood.
Right, I feel like that is further perpetuating stereotypes, and that they're supposed to do is pre-screening for everybody that donates blood, and that there's absolutely no reason why they should ostracize certain groups of people or marginalize them and not allow them if that pre-screening is already intact. Then anybody who is infected will be alerted, and you can't generalize an entire group of people based on certain stereotypes that previously exist.
These are all the people here to donate blood, blissfully unaware that the blood they're donating is perpetuating bias, bigotry, and discrimination.
You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one.